Hey gawge, welcome back to my channel. That is so surreal saying that, but yes, this is my second video. I'd like to thank everybody for their support and praise for the first one. And yeah, so thanks guys if you watched the first one. If you haven't, take a second, I'll wait right here, give this one a pause and go watch that one, and then come back and we can get into what we're doing today. So last time I had quite a few requests to do a full face, so this video, there's a lot of glam. We're going to really focus on a sunset sunrise kind of vibe, featuring predominantly the Alyssa Edwards ABH palette. I mean, just look at those bright colours. They are everything we're going to need. You've got your yellow, you've got pink, you've got purples down here. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, okay, so maybe I'm not doing everything on camera, but let's be honest, my brows are pretty thick and I don't really do a lot to get this. And eyeshadow primer is eyeshadow primer. It's beige and it's pretty damn boring. But if you want to know, I use the Urban Decay primer potion. It's an oldie but a goodie. So in this video, I'm also going to use a couple of my all-time cult favourites, maybe one or two new favourites. This is a Real Techniques brush. It's nice and fluffy. We're going to take the Alyssa Edwards ABH palette and start down here with the Supreme. I'm going to tuck her in the crease. It's just a nice light wash of colour. Almost kind of transition-y. It's probably not a colour that I'm going to use in the future heavily, but it's sometimes nice to know you've got that safety net there. Let's get this party started. So next we're going to go in with Texas Made, which is this bright pink shade here, and a fluffy MAC brush. Load her nice and generously. Ooh. She got some cake crack. And we're gonna go to town with that pink. Yes! Ooh. Ooh, I do love an Anastasia Beverly Hills matte. Don't worry about the blend. Fix that later. Since we are just predominantly featuring the ABH palette, I'm going to dip into a couple of other shades. This one is Flame Point from Sugar Pill. I'm going to take a more crease-shaped brush from MAC, and we're just going to blend out that pink. So just grazing the edge of that pink. Hot orange. Isn't that just the prettiest gradient? Moving on to a more splayed kind of wave of brush, I'm going to go back into the ABH palette and hit up this gorgeous yellow shade here, which is Brick Road, as in yellow brick road, bitch. Knock off some of the excess. Now this I have used, and it's beautiful. So pink, orange, yellow is going to tuck right round that. It's not going to translate as well on camera, but right up to that brow bone. Now I can't be the only one, right, but my eyes are both totally different shapes, right? If I go higher on this one, I hit brow a lot quicker than I do on this one. Now we're going to anchor this a little bit. Just in that outer corner, I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush and back rolls, because just like Alyssa used to have, a bitch do have back rolls. Okay, so I'm going to take that right on the outer corner. Just with a little depth and dimension. I know brown isn't part of a sunset, but this makes it more wearable. To blend that through, we're going to go back in with our fluffy MAC brush and another Sugar Pill shade. This one is Poison Plum. I love this purple. It is stunning. Okay, so I'm just going to take a good amount of that on the brush, and right where the brown meets the pink, I'm going to add to that gradient and blend it with the purple shade. just where they meet. Not bringing it in too far. Take your time to plan this one out. It makes a lot of difference. And yes, my bougie ass uses Marc Jacobs bronzer. Stunning. Isn't it just beautiful? You know, I'm in two minds whether to make this a half-cut crease or just kind of keep it the way it is, but something needs cleaning up, and I'm a sucker for habits. So L'Oreal concealer in shade Cashmere, and we're going to use a nice flat MAC brush and cut that crease. Creatures of habit, darling, creatures of habit. So many ways we could go with this. So I'm thinking I want a little bit of headliner. Yeah, a little bit of that white. Just right on the inner portion of this eye, just to make it pop. Sunset, but wearable. White clouds, I mean. Okay, flip that brush over and I'm thinking let's give it a little bit of gold to it, and let's go for Inspire. Just pressing that. Oh, she has some fallout. Just overlapping that white. And then we need a shade to blend her in to the round of the outer corner. Stick with the trend and do Brick Road. Just gonna pop that right here between Inspire and Back Rolls. Oh, I do love that yellow. I want an inspiring brick road with back rolls, darling. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of back rolls and just tap on where the yellow overlaps. Back to my first pinkier brush and just keep her cute right through that bit that we've just cut. See, I like to do a crease and then kind of blend it away. I think. I've lost a little bit of Inspire, so I'm just going to use my ring finger. Just to bring her back to life, girl. There she is. She's back to the party. You know, last week I disappeared on you guys to do the base since we were just doing an eyeshadow review. Since then I've had a couple of requests on what I kind of do for a full glam, so let's leave the eyes where they are and move on to the skin. First things first, Optical Illusion. Ooh, you can see I love this bitch. This is an earned care primer. It's smoothing, it's gorgeous. You need literally the tiniest amount to do your whole face. Well, in my case, half a face, because she's beardsy. So I'm just gonna pop that on. Just smooth it over the skin. It just glides right on it. Oh, it's like beautiful butter. For foundation, I'm gonna use Carrot Love. This is NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Vienna. Ugh, wish I was in Vienna. And take my beauty blender and let's get into this. I love this foundation, it's just stunning when it's on. This and Too Faced Born This Way are two foundations that I go back to constantly, just because they're so goddamn pretty. I look at the radiance you get with that. I used to be obsessed with matte. Full coverage, matte, full coverage, and matte. This has got a decent level of coverage, but I've come to appreciate radiant, glowy skin. As you can probably... So I like to work in kind of like quadrants. No idea why, just kind of what I've always done. Now I don't take foundation underneath the eyes because I find that a little bit too heavy and a little bit too cakey. So, Born This Way concealer. This is the multi-use sculpting concealer. This isn't the best shade to use with the NARS foundation that I've got. The NARS foundation's like spot on. This is a little bit too yellow toned. So I'm just going to take a good amount. See what I mean? But when it's anything to hand, take a good amount underneath the eyes. I also pop in a little bit of the nose, forehead on either side, just for extraness. And I'm going to lighten that up with a skosh, just like a little smidge of Cashmere by L'Oreal. Dot it a couple of times just to lighten it up. One's too light, one's too dark. Oh, that's a look, isn't it? Honey, that's a look. I always take my time with the rest of my face and leave the under eyes to last. Just to let it work in a little bit. Yeah, I'm the extra bitch. Okay, now, for some reason, I don't really like the point on these. I feel like it takes my foundation and concealer off, so I'm just going to keep it with a butt. Oh yeah, that's lined up just the perfect amount. So guys, while I'm forever blending, let me ask you a question. Is there anything that's missing from the YouTube beauty market that you guys would love to see? Anything you've always thought, oh god, I wish I knew how to do that, but nobody really tells you how to do it? If there's anything like that that you've ever thought of, slide into my DMs on Instagram, it's VivaDann over there too, or comment below and we can work something out. I'm quite likes to bake because usually I'm wearing makeup for upwards of 10-12 hours. So I'm going to use, this is a new purchase. It's only a couple of weeks old. This is from Fenty Beauty. Look at the way she grabs the light. Love the shape of this packaging. It's just so obsessive. This is the Profile Insta Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Butter. And you have to say it like that. You can't just say butter. It's butter. And I'm going to use an itty bitty Real Technique sponge. And let's bake. What I also like to do is, right here, if I leave this without baking, I get lovely smile lines. Not that I smile, but you know. So I like to puff them out. And it kind of stops the foundation from settling. And you all get a laugh out of how mad I look. Alright, let's warm this bad boy up because she's looking a little bit paler than usual. I've been using this a couple of weeks in a row because I found it in the bottom of my kit. I've had this quite a while, probably needs running out. But I was obsessed with this at one point, especially for doing freelance. The colours aren't in the right order, so I couldn't even tell you what shades I'm about to use, but I'm going to take a angled brush by MAC and these two shades right here. You can see they've had the most love apart from this under eye shade. I'm just going to take both on a brush. And I use use it just to press right where my bead is, just to warm that area up. I'm really extra when it comes to these kind of things. I used to be that like kind of one and done kind of girl. Just one bronzer will do. It was usually Hoola by Benefit, but yeah, I didn't realise how washed out that was making me look. Take a little bit through the hairline. I don't have a fire bed, I'd just like to be really warm up there. Oh, this brush is pretty damaged, to be fair, like years of this kind of motion. But I can't bring myself to get new because it's just, it does the job. I'm going to take a nice big fluffy powder blue brush by Real Technique. And yes, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs bronzer. This is the Omega bronzer in shade Tantric. I'm going to go over those shades just to add even more warmth. Bronzer gives me life, girl. Time for a little bit of blush. Now in my Instagram photos it doesn't look like I necessarily wear blush, but I kind of always do. This is one of my favourites, has been for like years. It's a Shade Tone blush by MAC in the shade Peaches, and I just pop it right where that bronzer is. It just kind of melds everything together and it starts to look like real sexy. While I finish letting my under eyes bake, I'm going to try something I've not actually tried yet, but I've been dying to, so you know. First impressions on camera and all that. I'm going to take a limited edition Real Techniques brush and I'm going to use the Fenty Butter Powder to set the rest of my face. I know this is supposed to be more of like an illuminating under eye shade, but hey, we're here. And the brush is already in it, so let's see what she does to knock back some of this shine. I'm just going to tap that in, I'm not going to really work it super hard. Through the front now, I'm going to knock off that chub face now. A little bit big. Oh, she sets the face pretty nice. But I still look quite radiant. It's not really toned down my bronzer too much, which is what like pressed setting powders kind of. It's kicked back the shine. It does. Ooh. Damn. That feels super soft. Okay, we're taking angled Real Techniques brush and just get rid of that and dry bake. She's been baking for a few minutes. I don't like to leave it too long because then it becomes a little bit too dry. And we can finish the eyes. Before we finish the skin with some highlight and a lip, let's finish the eyes. So I'm going to use Fascinating, which is a white kohl pencil by MAC. And I'm just going to run that on the waterline. Just to open everything up. I'm going to take a MAC pencil brush and I think we're going to take Believe. A little bit of a vibrant purple. So yeah, that was too vibrant for the top. But damn, she came to play. Just taking that as close to the lash line as I can. And then we're going to really blend it out. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to kind of mirror what we've got on the top, so I'm going to go back to that original fluffy matte brush and dip into Texas Made, y'all. I'm going to take that as close to the purple as I can. I'm going to keep with the same fluffy brush and I'm going to take, again, Flame Point by Sugar Pill and just run that over the pink and the purple to get the same kind of top bottom gradient. Taking this down low. Oh yes, look at that. I mean, ooh. Okay, no liner, no lashes for this look, but what we do need is a good mascara. This is something that I've used on and off for pretty much since it launched. It's the Paradise Ecstatic by L'Oreal. Everybody knows and loves this one. Oof, I do love the wand on this. It's been a while since I've used it, so it should be a little bit drier, but that's exactly how I like it. And I'm going to give it a good smell and a good coat on those lashes. Isn't it amazing what just like a little bit of mascara can do for a look? I'm going to pop a little bit on the bottoms, unlike last week when I used a different mascara. Just a nice light touch with this one. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Ah, girl. Let's get out that highlighting brush, which I still haven't washed, don't judge me. And we're going to go in with one that I recently got out of my kit. Ugh, I was obsessed with this for the longest time. This is the Smashbox Velada Petal Metal Highlighter in Gilded Rose. Just look at that design, it's so stunning. I'm going to take a Morphe Jeffree Star brush. I picked this because it's got that little bit of a pink reflex, so it's going to go real nice. And we're just going to chuck that right on those cheekbones. Oh, it's more of like a subtle shimmer compared to last week's double up highlighters. But I'm letting the eyes speak for themselves. So sometimes subtle is good. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of a detailing brush from MAC. Do I love so much about this highlighter? It doesn't matter how much you dig into it, the flat, it kind of stays. Pop it on the inner corner. Well, you'll be able to see that pink a lot more. Just edge that brow bone. Okay, last thing we need, guys, is a lip. I did nude and glossy last week. This does call for more of a nudie lip, just to let those eyes really, really speak. Ooh. Get the hell out, girl. I've got, well, a lip pencil by MAC. Yeah, I need a new one. I'm gonna line these bad boys up. Get a nice defined line on these ones. Kind of want it to match what's going on up here with a little bit of an ombre. Now we've taken an oldie but a goodie, and this is Kinda Sexy by MAC. Again, I kind of need a new one of these too. Whoops. It's just that. Oh, it's got a little bit of that peachiness. Something like a deeper lip liner, like wow. It just does things, man. It just does things. Oh, I love the smell of vanilla. Nude, but it's not the same as last week's nude, so it's okay. It's different. Alright, so we've got like one last thing to do, and then I think that's the full look. And of course that would be to set it and forget it. This is the Rimmel Insta Fix and Go. This is what I used last week as well. Oh, it's got such a gel cucumber smell, it's stunning. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and press that right out. Okay, gawge, so you've made it to the end of my second video. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this look, and if you decide to have a little bit of a play around, a recreation yourself, send me a DM on Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe, smash that notification bell so you know when I upload next, and yeah. Oh, this look is stunning. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.